So, here's the plan. First of all, I have to do the main thing, the job, meetings and tasks. It's really important. The second thing is Baker Kit. I have the start of this campaign in a week, so I need to prepare some pledges, prints and originals, stickers, art book, and plushes. Plushes are new for me, but it should be great. Pins and keychain, and product placement. And the third one, ready to start. I need to prepare press release and send it everywhere I can. So prints are going on Monday, stickers Tuesday, art book Wednesday, pins Thursday, and product placement on Friday. And ready to start, it's all the weekend stuff. It's the start of the new week, and this is the animated filmmaking vlog. My name is Alex, and I'm working on my own short film with my team, and now at the stage of preparing for crowdfunding. And this week I have the most thing that I want to do. It's the making and forming and preparing the pledges for crowdfunding campaign. And that's why my plan isn't so big as last week. Now I'm focused almost only on pledges of Baker Kit pledge campaign. And of course the job is the main thing. I need to work to keep my family living. Yeah, so I need to prepare some prints and originals for my crowdfunding campaign, and also it's not just like the complete preparing the final version of these prints. I need only to show what can I offer to my bakers, so it can be some kind of teaser. And of course I have some originals, and I need to scan them, and also I need to make stickers, pins and keychain. They are not ready yet. And also art book plushes. It's something new for me, but plushes work good in crowdfunding campaigns. And I also have one thing that I need product placement, and when baker can place their logo or some words inside the animated film. Also, I need to send all these things in all media that I can. Yeah, and that's it. I have some stories to tell about each of these pledges. So it's pretty direct plan, but it should be interesting for you, so stay tuned.
Maybe they don't want to, yeah. Maybe they just need to, yeah. Maybe I can see through, yeah. All of these angles.
All of the riffraffs, all of the shambles, all of the sacrifices and gambles, all of the heat in the kitchen can you handle, all of the blowing of the flame like a candle, all of the doing all the same as shambles, all of the drama, all of the scandals, all of the take me to the beach with my sandals, all of these stresses, they got me mangled, yeah. Maybe they don't want to, yeah. Maybe they just need to, yeah. Maybe I can see through, yeah. All of these angles. Maybe they don't want to, yeah. Maybe they just need to, yeah. Maybe I can see through, yeah.
When we lived in Serbia, and we lived there for a year and a half, I began working on my short film, not home yet. By the time we had already been in an immigration for our own choosing for a year, and in forced immigration for about a year or two. Over those few years, we managed to live in 5 countries and moved about 20 times. My wife and I did all this with 3 children in the care of us, who were partly the reason for our immigration. We were looking for a safe and free future for them. When the idea of the cartoon was firstborn. I had already made numerous attempts to move back to European Union and was constantly stressed, weighing up the possible options. We couldn't return because we were afraid of repressions. Sanctions were imposed on the country whose passport I carry in my pocket, which instantly cut off most of the current opportunities for relocation and earning a living. One of the options for obtaining visas was participation in art residencies. Although this was not a very attractive option for me, the residencies were too short and this reason was not suitable for my family. I became interested in the topic. I already had the idea of the film in my head and the plan measured after a trip to Georgia, where the image of the main character, was born from the scratch. Back in Belgrade, I came up with the other characters and then applied to participate in Bonfire online residency. The residency was a great motivation to work on the backgrounds, and by the end of it I had them all ready. 10 backgrounds, 5 character concepts, and 1 main concept of characters gathered on a bus stop bench. These originals will become 16 lots in our crowdfunding campaign. As originals, they are more valuable than prints. Prints of these works will also be presented as lots. The photo of the first planning board with notes in the margins, 360-degree character turnarounds will be presented as print. Early bakers will receive an inclusive 360 turnaround containing 1-2 poses from each character.